Sandra on serve again, really good angle in on that serve. And Zanello took a lot of pace off that, and it paid off. Tidy touch from Shashkova. Neslihan had the angle this time. Great play from Korontenko. Set back. Fleer, the touch over the top. Shashkova. They have managed to keep it alive. Megan Hodge is underneath it. Neslihan. Shashkova, what can she conjure up from there? Not a lot. Korontenko. Set back across. Fleer. And she forces it through the block. And it is 15 points to 10. Long by Samej. Yet another error on serve. 3 points. Too many free points. Samej had to cover a lot of ground. Megan Hodge is there, but this time Ozga is there with a block. Momentum changing, and all of these missed serves that have been produced by Azerrail ultimately are costing them dear at the moment. That serve just beyond the baseline, so the second technical, 4 points the difference. But it's looking better than it was earlier on in the set, that's for sure, for Eczacibasi. They still trail, though, by 4. It's Azerrail leading at the second technical in the second set by 16 points to 12. The advantage was just 2 points in set number 1. It was 16 points to 14, but then they put together a run of 2 points in a row. One back for Eczacibasi before another 2 in a row. 2015 they led Azerrail BAKU. At the moment they lead 16-12. Sara Zanello to serve. So they look to level this one up at a set apiece. Ozga sent across to Shashkova. Samej was underneath it. Megan Hodge, delicate touch. Neslihan. Shashkova really the only attacking option. Megan Hodge again, brilliantly kept alive by Ozga. Phenomenal play there. Bensink can't punch it away. Little blockers have been relatively ineffectual at the front of the net, and Zanello now comes in. And the touch drags it away from Antonello, and Caroline Bensink and the Italian having a little bit of a miscommunication problem there. Beautifully done by Fleer. was a gutsy move. Shashkova. And as we saw her do so many times last season for Fenerbahce. Powers home. It's just wide. There's a man with a really good effort to dig that one out, but back up to 4 points. No timeouts remain, of course, for Eczacibasi in this second set. 4 points the difference. Megan Hodge on serve. There's the hand, and that caught her back on the way down. Antonello complying with Vensink for the block, and as a consequence, all looking very good indeed here at the moment. That is, of course, if you're an Azerrail supporter. Kolantenko doesn't quite make it. Substitution to be made. Megan Hodge comes off, Luna Karocci comes on, once again going for this tactic which didn't really work for them when Luna Karocci came on in that opening set. From that moment onwards they won just 1 out of 9 points. Pushed in on Karocci. Attacking options become rather limited. Fleer easily marked out this time, and Neslihan finds it down the line. Again, set for Semic. She manages to force it through. So 4 points the difference. Using a double substitution. Well, first of all, we're going to see Wilson come on. Ariel Wilson, the young American, and she comes on to replace Radeka. Was good from Semic, but it did slide wide. Still nervous times these. The big problem that they have here, Azerrail, is the fact that they are going for the double libero option again. Korontenko underneath it. Luna Karocci then sits to Semic. Block is good from Poliak. 2 points the difference. Timeout taken, rather unsurprisingly. Azerrail having got themselves into a fantastic position yet again in set number 2. Still 2 points up, but nervous times.
Antonello, 1 block in pass. That's the ball in angle and
Fleer, massive spike down the line. They needed a big play there, and they needed their big players to step up to the mark, and Fleer is certainly one of those. And the Dutch international found her target down the line. Now Radica to serve. Dealt with by Gulden, who's had a quiet-ish second set. Neslihan, who's been erratic with one of her more telling touches. Could do with a good run on serve here. Former Bank player, of course, Neslihan. It's a fantastic serve. Man on Fleer. That is a great touch at the net. Change to be made. Now we're going to see the return of Megan Hodge on for Luna Korocki. And we're also going to see the introduction of Ulka Karimova. She comes on in place of Tina Samic. It's a great serve. Shashkova couldn't deal with it, but it was a really poor set. And disappointment reigns there. Samic will come back on to replace Ulka Karimova. No reward for her from that fantastic serve. Neslihan stands prone at the front. They haven't managed to keep that alive, an ugly point. And Chiapelli will take the second team timeout here as his side drop down to 1 point advantage. Nerves showing again from Azerrail Baku at the business end of a set. Azerrail will, I think, find it very, very hard to come back from 2 sets to love down. They were in control of set 1. They've been in control of set 2. They have just a point advantage now. And Eczacibasi should be about to perform the great escape for the second set in a row. Ezra on serve. Korontenko is underneath it. Radica covers good ground to set it up for Megan Hodge, but just kept alive by Anzanello. Shashkova, great touch, and it is all square again. And suddenly the home fans are in far better voice. Beautiful touch from the Russian international. Fleer. Antonello can't get it away. And Chiapelli, who doesn't have any more timeouts, looks on, incredulous, absolutely incredulous at how this has turned around again. His team unable to side out. They need to now, otherwise it's going to be set points. Korontenko, Radica, it wasn't a great reception, and Monica did her best with it. Shashkova can't get it away. It is set points for Eczacibasi. Although I should imagine that Chiapelli will be suggesting that his players haven't done the job here. He's made some very strange tactical decisions when they've been up in the sets. Antonello saves the first set point, but they had to. Still a set point here. Antonello to serve. Just need the side out. Shashkova across and makes it comfortably.